Good day, or rather, good evening, as it would be here. Um, Whatever it is at your place where you are, whatever it is there, I hope it's a good one. So, I'm back this week, not late, even though I continued my so-called language scouting. It went well, yes, I'd rather claim it did. So, just gonna pour myself a cup of tea. And by that, I of course mean pour myself a hot cup of water and then make sure that the tea is spread throughout said water. I have not had dinner yet, I will fully admit, but that will come sometime, and I'm probably going to take a break when that happens, which will probably be quite lengthy, but hopefully not too long. So, expect an interruption. Anyways, last time we got completely sabotaged. Sounds almost too intentional. No, we just got completely devastated by the whims of fate. My internet just decided, well, that one being too much of a hassle. Let's just explode. Yeah, no. Yeah, the stream, as I said, cooked, completely ruined. But it was fine. I didn't do much anyways when I realized. I realized pretty quickly that things were not working. Anyways, I've still not found a way to fix the metathesis. And I'm wondering if I'm actually going to go back on that decision, as in having the metathesis take place at all. Like, it would absolutely make sense, but is it really that fun? I don't know, man. I am not certain. Whatever the case may be, I hope we can find a solution. Actually, how is vocabulary looking? Nice and the same. How lovely. I don't know why it would have changed, but sometimes you just wonder, don't you? Oh, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Chamomile tea. Yes. Later, after dinner, I will probably be drinking something else. That's energy drinks for you. Don't make any assumptions. Anyways, right. Let's see if we can fix the whole problem of having metathesis take place. Because, quite frankly, it isn't an easy thing to do. Because it requires that phonemes switch places. I'm gonna try this, even though I remember it not working last time. So, medial metathesis, and then we do that, this, and then this, and then which sounds could be in medial position? I remember 3 or 4, I believe. Right, hold on, this is the wrong order. Immediately getting it wrong. But it's not that bad, because we can just do this. And then we can do this. Followed by not those, but these. Followed by this. And then we have it become that. Yes. First syllable. No, what are we doing? We had it in the last stream. Let me pull up the last stream to take a look at it, to try and figure out what exactly is good. That is quite nice. Okay, well, that's that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Where is that? It looks so silly. Oh, is this? No, that was not when the... Good lord, why is the quality so bad on the last stream? Is it the same this time? I don't think so. Oh well. Right, it's just V and V, W, and J. Or technically not what we call that, but you know. What are you doing? Oh no. Is my stream not working again? I don't know. I can figure this out by doing this. Wow, yeah, my streams do look shit. Huh. I have to increase... Can I modify that? I mean, it does look like crap, but like... Nah. It's fine, as long as you can see it's good enough quality. So... Yes, blah blah, that's me talking away. This is the wrong thing. So, it's V or W or J. V, W, J. That could be misinterpreted if you just clip it the right way. More flavor. More flavor. Right, hold on though. Actually, we don't need to condition that, do we? No, don't. There we go. Okay. I don't think that is precisely what I meant. Good lord, okay. Yeah. Programming. What a curse. Well, how do we fix you? How do we fix me? I don't know. Ah. How do we indeed? What a troublesome thing. Do we have that guide? We have that somewhere. Lexurgy. Guide. Typing slowly but methodically. Is it this one? It is this one. Yes. Search for metathesis. No. Here we go. My goodness. I put the kettle here. It's not a kettle, it's a pot. And it would definitely not stand on. It wouldn't. Nah. Shut up. I see. Okay. Well, that was easier than I thought. That is actually rather simple. So con $1 and con $2 and v $3 becomes $$1 $3 $2. That was the wrong symbol there. Quickly caught that before something went wrong. So, does this work though, actually? Is this even me doing it correctly? Ooh. Yes, it worked. Wow, brilliant. My goodness, how lovely. And now, that obvious change leads us into the next obvious change, I do suppose. Oh, yeah. Redefining consonant clusters. Pretty sure that our syllable structure now is essentially syllables con vowel and con question mark. I don't think we can get it. Yes. Perfect. It's beautiful. My goodness. Another sip of tea for that one. Oh, yes. Oh. Isn't this lovely? Isn't this good? I think this is brilliant. Right, so next obvious change. Vowel length should obviously become a thing basically instantaneously. And we do that by having the following E and U become, well, become E. Wait, hold on. Can you do it like this? I don't think you can, but I mean, I can try. Mm-hmm. Yep, doesn't work. Sad, but it is the way it is. What if I add plus signs? No, still doesn't work. Very sad. My silly monkey brain has no idea what it's doing. I am a very, very silly monkey. What if we re-bracket a little bit? Which is more like grammatical and semantic, if I understand things correctly. But hey, no, that doesn't work at all. Right, I need to actually do that. That's the thing I was mistaken about. But to be fair, I mean, I don't think this would have worked before anyway. So, well, long vowels, just simple as, not gonna need to elaborate. The feature E is not defined. No, it isn't. Let's actually try that thing again then. Good lord. Being very, very stupid. Yes. We're going to do something much simpler then, and we're going to do the following. Control C. And we can just back rounded vowel. What? Why? Why not? Whatever. Hold on, we can do it in another way. I'm not going to bother with silliness. So we can do, I think we can do it like this at least. E and U become I think this actually wait no, that's the wrong brackets. Me being dumb again. Long when before actually wait yeah that's just not like this. This might work. Hopefully work. And then last but not least, nope, that didn't work precisely as intended. Well, maybe if we do it like this. Nope, that didn't work either. That's a little bit of an issue. Oh. We're gonna have homophones. Oh my. Actually, they were homophonic for a long time. Or were they? I feel delusional now. Were they that or not? What? One more time. I think we can do... I will redo it one more time. And if that doesn't work, I will take a break. That's simple enough. Son of a gun. Right, we just do this. And we do this. There you go. Yes, perfect. See, simple solutions are often brilliant solutions. But in this instance, it's not really brilliant, it's just like common sense, and I'm just retarded. What a lovely thing. So, hold on, clusters. Actually, hold on a second. Also. We technically have long vowels before. Well, I guess we can technically call long vowels phonemic at this point, basically. At least by my reckoning. So actually, one thing... I don't think so, no, never mind. Silly mind things talking to me. So, yes, I'm going to keep that in the same generation because, quite frankly, it's a natural development, is it not? It's arguably not even a development, if you will. Clusters. E and U That's not a ooh. Become long vowels. Yes. And therefore I am going to now count long vowels as phonemic. At least to some extent. Yes, we will be copying and we will be pasting. It will be boring, but it will be work. And with work comes progress. Usually, actually, sometimes it just results in things getting worse, but let's not be too cynical. That would just be sad. Is it anaphonic or not? I don't really care. At this point, anyways. Quite frankly, I'm gonna words. I'm just gonna undo all these at this point because, quite frankly, the only thing I'm gonna keep is that because that obviously doesn't have phonemic status. Like, don't be ridiculous. Now, though, we have a bit of an issue. Namely, we do have words that would, upon inflection, result in very odd things happening, shall we say. Let's take gu here, for example. If I am not mistaken, this word will become a little odd when inflected fully. So let's take a present tense. Simple as easy, simple present tense. Which really shouldn't have its own inflectional category, I'm thinking, but I can delete that after we do this. Technically not how that word should look, but nope, this word is actually fine. Lovely. It should be possible, however, to change things in a much different fashion. Let's take another word instead, because this one is not doing it. Actually, yeah, it's this side we should be taking things from. It's this we're going to be taking instead, then. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Ah, I see. Fair enough. That is indeed something that will happen now. Clonu. So we have a long vowel in the form of or without anything separating the vowel a from itself. And that's called dramatic pause and T. hiatus. And that is something we might not want, maybe. The thing is, it's not impossible. It's not necessarily even improbable to have metathesis. However, it is not optimal. That means we don't really want it. Or do we? Actually, that's a question I should be asking you, dear viewer. Is metathesis a trait we should have in this language? Yes or no? Sadly, I don't expect any answers. So, very well. Instead, what shall we do? What shall we do indeed? I will keep it for now. I think this is a fair deal. But not for long. What else shall we do? Shall we take more long vowels and create them out of the blue? Create more diphthongs? Or flatten diphthongs into more manageable types of sounds? What do you think? Should we break vowel harmony? If so, that would be quite interesting. How do we do that? Oh, actually, small thing. Ooh, that shouldn't be that. That should be an affricate, no? Pretty sure it should be. So actually, that shouldn't even be that. It should be this. Nopa nopa. Nopa nopa. Ay, ay, ay. Sip the tea. More. More water. We are running out of the tea. A tragedy, to be sure. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. As a diversion? No, not. This is the wrong page. Silly me. What is this going to be? My, how interesting. Sound changes. Input words. Output word. Shall we try it? I will give it a spin, I suppose. It couldn't hurt. Input words. Oh! Oh my! Now that's interesting. Sound change. Oh, 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 oh. What a nice thing this is. Colors and everything. Brings me back to programming class. Good God, no. Ah. It looks beautiful, though. That is for sure. However, that I don't necessarily like. Edit inputs. Yes. Show stages. No. Do show stages. Trace changes. Trace changes of longer words probably would be more interesting. Apply again? No. Oh dear. Wait, here we go. 巴西，巴西，巴西，hold on，巴西，巴西，巴西，巴西，巴巴巴九，巴九，巴九，巴九，巴九，巴九，巴九。So Bajo, modern. Alright. That's nice. I have to say, I do prefer the old interface still. I wouldn't... Actually, what happens if I do that? Absolutely goddamn nothing. Not surprising, but still, somehow slightly disappointing. Let's see this instead. Tsuru, tsuru. 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 No, tsuru, tsuru. Gosh darn it. Zoto. Zoto. Klo, klo. Well, you know what? Yes. Klo, klo. Klo, klo. Klo. So modern language, klo. Isn't this nice? Don't you like this? I like this. This is cool. But, as I said, sadly, I prefer the old interface. I'm sorry. It's just nostalgic. Though, actually, let me just look at that. I can't resist. Technically, it's wrong, but... Bah. Let's fix it. I hate things done correctly. I say with a twinkle in my eye and a smile on my face. Tsujanu. No, wait. Tsujanu. Tsujanu. Tsuganu. 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 Wait. Where are we? Tsuganu. Klokanu. Kloganu. Kloranu. Kloranu. Modern. Kloranu. So Kloranu is the current form, which is correct. That's how it's supposed to be. How do I know this? Because the machine tells me so. Okay, I'm joking, being facetious, being a silly goober. But that's, well, it's because the machine is right, actually, really. I know that because, well, I know my sound changes. At least, mostly. Long vowels. Yes. No, actually, not long. Oh, hello. Front page of Wikipedia. Hide that. interesting. I haven't actually... Yes. A national pride. However, indeed, I haven't watched the ceremony yet. Probably, I don't... Has it happened yet? I don't know. And that should tell you all you need to know about my general interest in the common things of the people. To be honest, though, that's not really a common thing of the people, is it? Start at rule. What happens if we do that? Is that... Oh. Why did we do that? There... I don't see the difference. What happens here that is different at any point? Don't see it. Well, it's somewhere around there probably, but quite frankly, it's not important. This is just for fun. So, what next? Good question. It's a question I've been putting off for a moment or two. Why? Because I don't have an answer, of course. That's why anyone avoids answering questions, as far as I'm concerned. What can we do? They're still around, just in a limited fashion. Do we have any water left? The answer now is no. No more water for the tea. Very sad. But, again, back to the question at hand, what do we do? I want to keep Ra, but maybe I shouldn't. There is a saying that you should kill your darlings. And, man, is it hard to argue that this isn't necessarily a stable phoneme. However, I also really like it. Because I like voiceless resonance. Not least of all the voiceless alveolar trill. So, the question in simple terms is, what the devil do we do? 'Tis a shame. 'Tis a shame indeed. I wish I had a writing system to change, but I sadly do not, because of the simple fact that these people don't have a writing system yet, and I don't think it would arrive for a few more 100 years. Or rather, 1,000 years. But, what can you do? Speaking of years, how many years have even passed? Say that 20 per generation. We have about... What is this? Good lord. Do your maths. Ugh. Tired and stupid. 500, I suppose? Yeah. 500 years. So yes, quite a few more thousand years until we have anything resembling writing. Spoiler alert, they are not going to be the ones inventing writing, because no humans will be inventing writing. That will be an invention of some other people, which I haven't even properly decided who it is yet. I have my suspicions, but I have no direct answers. So, what do we do, though? Grammar. Right. I mentioned the thing about the tenses. That is indeed something I wanted to change. Because quite frankly, having this remain is a little boring. And also, not really that realistic. So, something should be done. And the first thing that obviously should be done is basically to just remove the present entirely. In at least some regard. The simple present could be interesting to keep. But the imperfective, I don't know if... Actually, what do we do? The perfective is something that's completed. In essence. The imperfective is something ongoing, something with divisible time, in a sense. Like washing. While perfective is not so divisible. It is more a moment. Something like slapping. Or, well, seeing. Yeah, seeing is, in a sense, an seeing is a more perfective form of the more imperfective watching. In a sense. So, yeah. So what do we do? Which is more likely to stay around? Which is more likely to disappear? So on, so on. There is something about... What is that? Is that aspectuality? Let me place my cup over here for a moment. Or maybe... Wait, no. Cup stays. Cup stays here. So, I think there's a concept... Ooh. Actually, let's... Yes. Aspect... what? No, there it is. I need glasses. Maybe, probably. Not now, though. I see well enough that I can see what I'm doing, which is enough for the moment. Oh my, how fun. Aurist. Which is a separate tense. The functional preterite in the indicative mood conveys historic or immediate aspect in the subjunctive and optative. Love the language of language, but it's unfortunately rather dense. The point, however, is there's something... I don't remember what it's called, and that's one of the problems with linguistics, because we have names for things with names, and further on, and it goes on and on. The Munchausen bootstrapping issue remains ever looming over my sad, sad being. Blah, blah, blah. I am looking... Oh. Good lord, this reminds me of things. Here we also have great, lovely things. Telicity. I don't think this is it. Oh, is it? Oh my. I don't think this is... Is this technically true? I am not certain. Ahta. Ele. Ammuskella. Muudahta. Muudahtaa. No. Momentative, causative, inchoative. I think this is partially what I'm thinking of. Because I'm thinking of basically having this remain what it is, and having these forms basically shove themselves into the present as a different aspect. In this case, the inchoative. That's what I was thinking of doing. I just didn't know the words for it, because sometimes things just are that way. But in other words, this, some of these, one of these at least has to go. I don't know which one. That's a problem. Future tense is also a thing that could have a need for mood stuff more so than anything, though, well, it's already there, and I don't necessarily think we have to think too much about it for the moment being. Oh my. Yawning. Bad form. What in the world? Well. Inchoative would probably not necessarily be related to the perfective, though. That's definitely something I am rather skeptical of it happening. Because, put it simply, how are you becoming or starting something that's, not got a technical, conceptual beginning or end? You can see where the problem it comes in there. So the more likely source would be the imperfective. So basically, yeah, the imperfective past form becomes the present inchoative. Yeah. While the present imperfective could remain, and the present just perfective could just be removed in favor of just having a bare verb. Which is, not necessarily something you have to do, but putting it simply, what's the point of having it, really, when, every verb basically as it is now, basically all verbs are inflected, which is questionable. And the best way to remove that question is simply to remove one, and then you have a form that's just a bare verb. And what's more basic than a perfective present? I slap you. Essentially. And yes, I know it's a thing people talk about all the time. It's like, don't use violence as examples when you're making demonstrations, because this and that. I'm like, I don't care. Violence is such a simple an effective way to demonstrate things so very often. And I quite frankly don't buy the concept that just using certain words will make people think certain ways necessarily. Because context, my friend, is important. So, let's rework this then. We're going to move this down because it's in the way. And we're going to do this also in addition. And then we're going to make some space, preferably right here in the middle. And then we're going to have informative. If I spell that, yeah, sure did. And we're going to... well, we don't have a specific form for that, so that goes. This doesn't have one either, neither does this. And I don't know, yeah. So basically this one goes here. While this one also just goes away. While, actually, this whole column should basically disappear as well. So, default past just becomes obsolete. Yes. We say bye to the default past, because it will no longer serve us. Now we only have a simple three-way distinction. Past, present, and future tense. And that's all well and good, but verbs being verbs, they don't like being all well and good. They like doing new things, interesting things, if you will. I don't think that's actually what we should have there. We should have that color. And that also has that. And once again, I'm asking you for your military support. Actually, I'm not. I do not want any militaries near me right now, at least. Because I have no reason to have them. That's a very short-sighted statement. Anyways. So there we go. Lovely looking tense, lovely tense aspect table there. Very symmetrical. Very neat. Now, how in God's loving name do we change this once again? Or more importantly, where is this change happening? We can slap it in the 15th generation once again to make things more interesting. But that's also making changes a little hasty. I think I'm going to keep it in the 7th generation. So, actually, maybe we split it up. So, we lose the present tense part, the perfective present shall be lost first. I think that's a good first step. And I think... Yes, same generation as this. The present in... Not indicative, though indicative is basically built in all of these. No, actually, yeah, no, we say that. In is lost. The present, it has to be perfective, lest I'm mistaking perfective and perfect. I don't think I am, though. Good. Is lost. Yes, I don't need to add anything to that. Indicative, or rather suffix. Yes. May it rest in peace. I hear footsteps. I think dinner's ready. Right, so things have been going on for a pretty long while, but yeah, I'm back now. Well, I don't know how long I've been away, but hey ho, I've been away. But I am no longer away. Right. So yes, tense aspect move. We have to screw these throughout the land. And we need to remove more things. Delete 15 generations. How about we do in 17th generation? With the how I don't think that's how you spell that. Or is it? No, I don't think it is. But if I'm wrong, who cares? I'm gonna switch accents for a moment, or maybe 2, or 5, or 100. I don't know. We're gonna switch, and I'm gonna actually do a thing real quickly. Never mind. I am going to need to throw this away, because this is in the way. And then I switched back, and that was silly. Maybe don't do that. Okay, I am making things worse, not better. That's about what I usually do, so... Clippers. Save me right now. There we go. When a problem is too complicated, just use your sword. Alexander the Great knew that well. Yes. Yes. Infinite Empire. Anyhow, yes, we shall continue. Reanalysis of the near past imperfective as a informative a present tense encoder. The thing, you know, the thing? No, I don't. Present the near past perspective is lost, and the remote past forms become the past tense. Or maybe just general, even not standard. There we go. There we go. Those are the changes. So what next? This is next. Oh my. Ooh. What a lovely flavor. Oh, my mustache. No, no, don't. There we go. Sorry, but not. That's good. That's really nice. Yes. Yes, indeed. Now, what next? What next, indeed? What, indeed, do we do? Actually, are those supposed to look like that, or is that just... Is that a visual illusion? I don't care. We shall see. What do our words look like right now? Rolla. Zollo. Nella. Nalla. Ciula. Ciula. Folla. I'm using creaky voice a little too much. I should calm that. Falla. Falla. I think it might be the vowel quality though. Q. Say. You know what? I'm gonna actually change that one as well. Maybe... Yes. Yeah, we'll do that first. Say becomes also... I don't like this being like it is simply, so I will make it not what it is and make it nicer. What? Where did I put it? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I actually brain damaged? What's happening here? Where was it? Good lord, am I seriously this unbearably demented? There it is. Oh, that's good. That's lovely. Well, I'm gonna do one more thing per chance. Yes. Actually, no, I'm gonna save that for another time. I think this looks nice enough as it is right now. So, yeah. Let's do a translation to finish off, just so we, you know, have our bases covered. I'm thinking of having another, what's it called, expanding the timeline a little bit. Because I think I want to change... wait, do we have it? To know, to strike, to shred, to break... To breathe, to water, no! Wait, do we have to... Where's to see? We have to see. Yes. Actually, ooh. No, no. I don't have one. Okay, cool. Never mind. I thought I had a word for to watch that was distinct from to see, but I don't have one, which is good because I don't think that would make any sense. So, yes, I suppose this is a good time to end the stream. I hope you had a somewhat pleasant experience watching me. Maybe just listening to me. I would be surprised, but I would be flattered. Even if you weren't, maybe next stream will be more fun. I don't know. How could I? Either way, have a good evening, or day, or morning, or night, or whatever else you might be having right now. And please subscribe to the channel and pay attention. So, and don't forget, the best way to keep up with your favorite YouTubers, by the way, is to always go into your subscriptions tab on YouTube, not the front page. The front page is not your friend. Remember that. Right. Bye.